Hello there, World of Tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing a brand new event for World of Tanks Blitz that will be dropping very shortly. On paper, it looks really solid. Unfortunately, really the only way to get the main rewards, like the vehicles, is spending money. Now, the tanks you can get is the Samwa SM, the 122 TM, and the LT432. All very solid vehicles in their own rights, but you do gotta spend money, which is kinda poob, I gotta be real. But we're gonna talk about the whole event and the good things, the bad things, everything to know. Now, the first thing I should point out that a lot of you have probably noticed is that this is the event that has the anime profile pic. I don't know if it's anime, whatever it is, the weird cat lady. This is the event that is going to have the anime profile pic released. It's also gonna have a really cool camo. I actually think that camouflage looks sick. It's also got some Chinese containers, which we'll break into in just a moment. But the main thing to keep in mind is this little triangle in the center, because that's what you get if you're a free-to-play player. It's not terrible. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of people that always complain, oh my god, you have to spend money to get this stuff. And then I always rebuttal with, Wargaming doesn't have to make any event, and therefore anything they're giving away for free is better than nothing. And that's the same thing I will always say, is that while these events may give you more rewards if you spend money, the fact that you can still get free gold, ×5 boosters, certificates, and even a free container is not awful, especially judging that Wargaming doesn't have to really do any event. So let's make our way over to how the event works. So we've got flags and spikelets. So let's first of all start off with flags. Win in tier 5 to tier 10 battles to receive flags. You get 2 flags for each victory, and 1 more flag for playing in a platoon with someone or with premium accounts. That means you can get 4 flags in total if you're winning and as well playing with a platoon and having premium. Use them to complete stages of lower progression and claim rewards. A Chinese container with a chance to get a premium tank boosters or certificates of ×5 and other resources. Now, when it comes to the Chinese container, it's basically just like the containers we have in store right now for like the British tanks. I think we have them. Let me double check. I accidentally clicked off game. But yeah, like the Soviet containers. So it'll probably be, my guess is either a 10% or maybe a 5% drop chance to get a random Chinese tank. I guess it's better than nothing, so it's not the end of the world. I don't know why they put a Chinese container, though. Why not put, like, you know, a tier 7 or a tier 6 premium? Oh well, either way, that's the main reward you get. Now we got spikelets at the bottom. Using spikelets, look for bundles with gold featuring the spikelets inside label in store. During the Golden Autumn event, they'll contain spikelets. Use them to complete the upper progression and get fun profile background and avatar. That's what they call it. Fun profile background and avatar. A mountain of resources and horns that can be exchanged to get 1 of 3 vehicles. Blah, blah, blah. We already talked about that. So basically, the way this event works is this top bar here, if we just zoom in a bit, this top bar is only available if you spend money on the game, which is kind of cringe. But to be fair, let's see what we can get for the lower bar. So let me zoom in a bit here. So we have ×25 boosters. Okay, we've got ×5 boosters and 2 of them. That's actually really good. ×5 boosters alone, that is definitely worth your time. I mean, let's say, for example, you do grind that, and, you know, let's say you get 2,000 XP, you know? If you got 2,000 XP in that battle, that means you're getting 10,000 for the 1 ×5, which means you're actually getting 20,000 XP for 2 battles. 20,000 XP if you were able to get 2,000. Now, obviously, that's a large amount, but still, I mean, you could very easily get a lot of XP with those ×5 boosters, and if you're grinding down the line and you've got a stock vehicle you want to get past, that's actually really nice, I gotta be real. Now, it's not as stupid as this. If you actually spend gold, you can get 30 ×5 boosters. Now, that is ridiculous, in my opinion. This is why a lot of people wonder why there's a lot of bad players that make it very quickly up to tier 10. And this is the very simple answer why. You cannot purchase free experience. Actually, you can. Occasionally, there's bundles in the store that let you purchase it. But for the most part, the only way to really get free experience is to grind it. Let's say, for example, you average 600 XP a game. That's a pretty low number, in my opinion, especially for somebody that owns premium accounts. And let's say you get these 30 boosters at the top, plus you'd also get these 2 at the bottom. So it's 600, multiply that by 5, and then multiply that by 32, and you would have 96,000 XP from 30 battles. I mean, that is truly a ridiculous amount of XP from just 30 games. That's enough to get you all the way up to tier 8 already. And if you're at a tier 8, then you might even be able to get a tier 9 in just 30 games. So I personally disagree with Wargaming releasing these ×5 boosters. I think they're dumb because they speed up the progress of the game, which does not help the game at all. It in fact makes it worse in my opinion. But either way, you can get the ×5 boosters. You as well, let's go back to the bottom tab. So you get 50 gold, not bad. You can get 25 XP boosters and then 100 gold, then 1 garage slot, then 150 gold, then 50 free XP boosters, and then 200 gold. So in total, that is, what, 350 gold, 450 gold, and then 500 gold. You know what? That's actually not bad. 500 gold is pretty sweet. We also have a we have a tier 8 research certificate, and then a day of premium, and finally a Chinese container. So in total, yeah, it's not the best rewards, but hey, the 500 gold is actually not too bad. Now to get all of these rewards, we're going to pull up our trusty calculator again and add this together. So we got 100 flags, plus 70 flags, plus 50 flags, plus 40 flags, plus 30, plus 24, plus 20, plus 16, plus 12, plus 9, plus 6, plus 3. And then if we divide that by, let's say, 4, if you're doing them in platoon and everything, wow, that would take a lot of games. Oh wait, no, we didn't get the division yet. Divide that by 4, and it would take 94 battles. Okay, so not awful. I mean, that's a lot of games, 94 games, especially if you're doing them all in platoon, but you could easily get that done in 2 days. So overall, I actually don't think this event's too bad. You just have to win 94 battles, and you'll easily get it done. So yeah, not too bad. Just make sure you're platooning and use like a premium certificate. They're pretty easy to come by. So yeah, the event for the free part's easy. Now, when it comes to the paid rewards, these are also pretty decent. So you get ×20 gold boosters, which is maybe like 200 gold worth. And then we've also got 2 garage slots, nobody cares. 3 days of premium. We have the boosters we talked about. Then there's the Chinese container, the avatar, and then 2 of the camouflages that I really like the look of. And then you've got 20, again, boosters, 2,000 gold. Then we've got a tier 8 premium, which means you've probably spent maybe $50 at this point to get to that free tank. And then as well, you get the background, and finally, the tier 10 research certificate. Also, yeah, I should point out that also speeds up progression. So overall, this event, it's pretty good. I mean, overall, it's not bad. You get 500 gold, it takes 94 games, plus you can even get possibly a free tier, whatever tank if you're lucky with the Chinese container. And if you spend money, let's say you wanted to get, you know, maybe one of those tier 8s, plus you wanted to get a double gold bundle that you haven't bought yet, then it's not bad. But if you want my personal opinion, save your gold for the Blitz Fair, because then there's like ×3 or even ×4 of the gold you spend. So overall, I actually think that it's not a bad event, especially if you do it free, but just don't spend your money. You can get these vehicles probably cheaper, and yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I just thought I'd go over this event and let you know everything you needed to know about it. If you have any questions or comments, let me know down in the comment section below. But other than that, I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.